first time in so long now, learning to see again through my pride. Learning to speak again from my heart. Learning to be a friend for the first time. For the first time in so long. For 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 so long.
The program essentially is a therapy-based program linked in with the mentors. And it was written up as a program that way, and it's been totally successful because of those two key areas. The key area of engaging a therapist early in the program has made a huge difference to these young men. And I think probably the most important role that's been played in this program has been the mentors. The volunteers within our community who have just put their hand up and assigned to a young person in their community, and the difference they have made to that young person's life. But not just the one person they've been with. When we go out on a group excursion or a camp or something like that, it's the whole group. It's the 30 people mingling, or the 32 with staff mingling and communicating and having those chats amongst each other like young men in our community should.
The structure of the program is very important. With the counselling, the intensive counselling at the start. Why am I who I am? Why do I make the decisions I make? Why is it harder for me than it is for some other young people? Deal with those issues. It's about a series of light bulbs. Oh, is that why I do that? Is that why I respond in a certain way and never realised it before? I can't make positive choices if I don't know what the choices are about.
There's also a number of young people that grow up not being able to learn in a structured environment of our traditional education system, and as such, when they fail, the education system tends to reinforce that you're not good enough, or that they don't feel good enough. So if these young people don't get the support and the encouragement and the esteem that grows from a normal family background, if their parents are not there or don't have those skills, then those young people need to get it from somewhere. And the great wealth that I believe this program has uncovered are the mentors out there in the community who perhaps always want to do something but don't know how to go about doing it. So the program has actually uncovered them and has given these good people a chance to pass on what they've learned to someone else who really needs it, and to engage, and the benefits have been obvious. And I think the way it's worked here in the Upper Yarra Valley can be a broad template for other communities in the state and in the country.
Another really important component to it is matching them with positive mentors. How do I know how to be a man? I don't know how to be a man. No man has ever shown me, an older man has ever shown me as a younger man how to be a man. These young fellas have to learn how to be men, and the best people to teach them are other men. That's the thread. Understand who I am, then learn how to be a man from other men.
While the soldiers stand by, and when will we learn that it's hate that feeds hate? Only love is the cure. Don't leave it too late.
It's interesting, the older people their mentors to a man, all say that they're the ones that have been enriched, and the younger people, they look up to these people as role models, and it's a win-win for everyone. Activities in the program are varied, and they're designed to be wholesome, fun, outdoor activities that introduce our young participants to perhaps something that they're not used to, such as ocean fishing. The activities are designed to engage the boys in that sort of fun. It's designed to be challenging. It's designed to involve the boys with the older men, and to introduce the boys to a good, clean fun with older members of the community that they've come to know and trust.
I decided to become a mentor because I thought the program offered something to young kids, and I thought I had something to offer to young kids. So I had a strong father figure in my life, and I know it was a positive experience, so I wanted to offer that to someone else.
It's their sort of dream to try and help some of the more wayward younger men take that next step after leaving school and stuff like that, and a lot of these kids haven't been in a position where they've had other men as mentors or just that ability to network with older men. So
I think at the beginning it was daunting because you think you must offer something special, and yet all you really need to do is just be there and allow the kids to watch us as men work with each other. So no one needs any special skills. I'm quite different from the rest of the mentors in that I'm a professional, so I wondered whether I would fit in. But no, certainly I would recommend it, and I think the mentors get as much out of it as the kids.
I would recommend anyone to come on board, and I could see a lot of people might be a bit tentative that it take up too much of their time. It does take up a bit of your time, but it's just putting something in when you've got the opportunity to put something in. It doesn't have to take up your whole life or anything like that. So I would certainly recommend for other people to sort of come on board and just be a part of it when they can be.
What we're finding is that with an appropriate, personal, fine-tuned response to each of them, that they can really quickly begin to change their worldview, their belief about themselves.
I feel this program has helped me out a lot because they've taken out a lot of time. They're trying to help me set me up with a job, with a bit of work in a farm. So yeah, they're going to try and get me some work experience with all that, and yeah, just boost my confidence right up, and it's been absolutely wonderful. Yeah, he brings me up, I see him around, I see him at the football club, and I help him out at the football club, and I've really gotten to know him, and yeah, no, so it's been really good. Yeah.
Well, my mentor's name's Ted. He's pretty cool. He's helped me, he's the one that really helped me with my anger problem, and he's friends with my boss and helped me find work. And
yeah, there's a big difference. I've had a lot more confidence. The groups meetings and the cancelling meetings, they've just been great. They made me understand a lot about, because I've got kids, I've got 2 kids, so it makes me understand a lot more about, especially with Dawn, she made me understand a lot more about understanding kids and how to treat them and how they will result from that. coming out of what I teach them, and it's been great. And yeah, I really have learned a lot.
Well, the difference would probably be is I can handle my anger a little bit more. People don't frustrate me as much. And, well, as I said before, I'm worthy.
I recommend this program to a lot of other people because it'll just better their lives, and these people will take the time out to better your life, so why not go for it?
So we can really see changes, really strong productive changes for these individuals, and so it's a great pleasure to work with them.